the place for comic book and anime reviews.
Hey there you guys, welcome to the Bourbon Campbell 12 YouTube channel, pay for your comic book anime reviews. Here is my review for The Three Jokers, Book 1. Of course, written by Geoff Johns with art by Jason Fabok, as we can see here in the credits. So yeah, great cover for Three Jokers. We got Joker holding a fish, and we're going to see what this whole story is going to be about. So the beginning of this issue has the 9-panel grid that we know from Doomsday Clock. Let you know that Geoff Johns definitely had a very strong influence of Watchmen. That he was definitely building towards a long scaling event plan, and this was definitely meant to come after Doomsday Clock. Because, I mean, that's why you would have a 9-panel grid. That's why you would have Phillips. And I love how Geoff Johns plays out the 9-panel grid. Every panel feels different. Everything feels not the same. Unlike Tom King, who did not use the 9-panel grid in the correct way. Everything here works. And I really, really dig it a lot. We get to see throughout this issue, some flashbacks to Bruce Wayne's family being killed, of course. And the implication here is that maybe it wasn't just Joe Chill who killed his parents. Maybe it has more to do with the Joker. We don't really know, but that seems to be the implication that Geoff Johns is kind of putting out there. We get some scene with Red Hood and Barbara Gordon dealing with their relationship with Joker as well throughout this issue. We get the direction that we all kind of really want in this issue. The Jin who's more bloodier, the one who has a more harder edge to him and is willing to take the leap to kill people, which I really liked. We see at one point Joker taking off the Red Hood, and we get the implication of why Jin picked up the Red Hood mantle, because of the pain he had felt after what Joker did to him. I thought that was interesting, because that was always one of the big questions, is why did Jay take the name of the Red Hood? Especially if we're saying that Joker's identity before he became the Joker was of the Red Hood. So I thought it was interesting, and that was an interesting thing to bring up in this issue, and I did a really good job of it. We see throughout this issue that the Batman is trying to solve this mystery about these Jokers that keep popping up, like these other Jokers that keep on appearing, and that each one of them are thrown into this chemical vat and become a Joker. So kind of doing the Gotham thing, pretty much. If you ever watched Gotham, Gotham at one point had a plot point where they revealed that there were multiple Jokers out there, and throughout the Gotham run, they would introduce different Jokers. And before we got the two main ones that we ended up getting later on. That's what this book is trying to do. It's trying to say that anyone who gets thrown into this chemical vat can become a Joker. Which makes sense. And it's something that's been definitely played up with a lot, especially in the Harley Quinn series. The idea that by throwing someone in a chemical pot, you can make them to a Joker, and you also can unmake them from a Joker as well by throwing them in a chemical pot again. So that's interesting, and it also is very comic booky, obviously, because obviously that would never really have that would ever work. But you actually would think that someone would try to analyze that and figure hey, why is this specific pile of acid keep coming with the Jokers? Maybe we should throw this out or something. I'm just saying, it's something that's funny. It's not that big of a deal, but something you gotta think about it. It's a comic book, obviously, so it doesn't really matter. We see a cool moment when Jason Todd fights against another Joker at one point, and they have a battle, which I really enjoyed. A lot of really cool, epic moments throughout this issue. The meeting of the three Jokers in this issue as well, between the Killing Joke Joker. Joker is actually, I assume it is the New 52 Joker, and we also get the in-game Joker at the very end of the issue right here, which I thought that was a really great moment as well, just when that kind of got revealed. There's definitely one Joker to rule them all. And this is definitely been the Joker that's been around for all this long period of time. And I thought that was very interesting. I thought it was a very great way of like playing this up and playing up this story. And they did a really good job of it. So yeah, there are definitely like they do play with the three Jokers concept a lot throughout this. They play with the fish concept, the idea of having these animals being Jokers as well. There's a lot of stuff going on within this issue that was really interesting, but it does end off with Jason Todd killing the Joker at the very end, and it was a very Jason Todd thing for him to do, and I really liked that. I really liked that he did that, and really helped to raise the stakes for this. But it also kind of makes sense, because if you're going to say there's multiple Jokers, then killing one won't really matter for the story. And I really did that. And they found a great excuse to kill a Joker and have Jason Todd be the one to pull the trigger. So, yeah, this was a really great issue. One that I really enjoyed. It definitely worked for me. There were a lot of great character moments within it. I can't wait to see how the story goes going forward. What's happening with George, with Jason, what's happening with Barbara, what's going to happen with Bruce, and how this whole epic story is going to play itself out. So, there are on the three Jokers, you guys. A couple of about three Jokers. I will catch you guys later. Peace out.